Morning everyone, I am on a road trip today to the Cone Exchange in Harrogate. I'm going to drop 3 bags of scrap fabric and bits and bobs off and see what they have. Yeah, I'll take you along with me, see what we see. Hi everyone, my name's Pam and this is my vlog, Sweet Pea Green. So today I've had an impromptu road trip, as you might have seen in that little introduction. I follow the Cone Exchange in Harrogate, and they are a community project that is run by Betty's and the Taylor Group, who make the tea, Yorkshire tea and such. If you watch Judi of runningsewandsew, she's spoken about them before. So they have they repurpose kind of business waste and donate. They take in donations from the community and resell them, repurpose them for crafters, and you can get some amazing things really quite cheaply. So today I think Debs made it. She's a frequent visitor. She lives quite close to where their their shop is. So yeah, today was kind of the first opportunity that I've ever had. I've known about them for maybe 4 or 5 years. First saw them at Yarndale in Skipton, and then I met Judi a couple of years ago, and I spoke to Judi about it, told Judi about it, and then she found out that one of her neighbours works for the Taylor Group, so he's kind of usually our donation drop-off person. He then takes them in. But yeah, I saw on Instagram yesterday that they were open today. They generally don't open during the school holidays. They just work in term time, which, because I work in a school, I generally not able to get over. They do have a late night on a Thursday, but by the time I finish school, I'm just too shattered to drive. It's a 45-minute drive from where I am. So yes, I saw their post yesterday and I thought, yeah, I'll go, because yeah, I'd done a Joe Wicks workout the day before, and I'm supposed to go for a run today anyway. My legs will not run today because I'm suffering from quite bad DOMS. So I figured that I would make use of my time and I would donate 3 bags of scraps and notions and whatnot, and I would take a drive over and see what it's like. And oh my goodness, I mean, it's not a massive place, but I spent an hour and 45 minutes there. I couldn't believe it when I came out and looked at the time. And I spent £13.50 on, let's have a look, just under 6.5 metres of fabric. So yes, as I say, they repurpose things, so you can go to their shop and buy various bits and things. I mean, I'll insert photographs throughout this video, but yeah, I mean, it's just an Aladdin's cave, whether you're into, you know, knitting, crocheting, embroidery, needlepoint, quilting, sewing, just beading, lace making. There is just an abundance of amazing things. You know, there were lots and lots of sewing machine feet, threads, shoulder pads, hooks and eyes. The buttons were amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's a real sweet shop of a crafter's place. So yeah, like I say, I initially saw them 4 or 5 years ago at Yarndale, and when they go to shows, they do kind of remnants of fabric and things, but they sell. The first time I saw them, they were selling kind of packs of maybe 4 or 5 different upholstery fabrics in a bundle, and I I got 2 lots, and I made a Helen's Closet, you know, the free pattern, the big poof. So yeah, I made one of those. I've got some more that I still haven't made the second one for. So yeah, there was that, and then also there were some little packs to make a fabric jug. So I thought these were really quite sweet. So I'll show you what I got. 2. I got a colourway. So it's all upholstery fabric that's been donated, and they put them together in really nice little, you get the interspacing, nice little packs. So I'll show you what we've got. We've got the 2 fabrics that we will need, contrast and the main fabric, some interfacing, and then the instructions, and yeah, that's kind of what you get. So yeah, you'd put maybe a jam jar or an unattractive pot of water, put your flowers in, cover it with your lovely fabric jug, and then you have the pattern. That's what it's called. It's called the pattern. So yeah, I got 2 of those. So that was yeah, 4 years ago. Still not made it. That's not made it. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. So yes, that was the first thing I'd seen, and then I went to the Knit and Stitch last year with Judi, Running Sew and Sew, and they were there, and they'd got these Christmas robins, the kit to make the Christmas robin. Now I haven't opened that because I'd actually seen it made up, but yeah, again, you'll get all the bits and pieces and the instructions in which to make that. So yeah, it's just amazing. It doesn't matter really how small your scraps are, that they will just repurpose. They will make something out of nothing, which is just fantastic. Saves it going to landfill. So yeah, that's pretty good. So let me have a look. Yes. So yeah, you will have, if you follow Judi, you will know the story of how the cone exchange started, in that a little boy was on a school trip around Taylor's factory, came across a cone, a waste cone, I suppose, maybe like the overlocking cones, and he just asked if he could take it home to make an angel. And so yeah, it's Chris Taylor, he saw that the little boy saw some value in the rubbish, and kind of worked with his ethos as well. So within weeks they'd made, I don't know who had made them, but 500 angels were made and sold. And so yeah, the money then goes to charity. They do various things. They put initiatives on to help adults with learning disabilities. They plant trees within Yorkshire, and you know, just many different kind of initiatives to help the community, which is just fantastic. So yes, I decided that I would go today. So I took my 3 bags of scraps, as I said. I spent a long time there, and I came away with 2 pieces of fabric. Yeah, I did maybe 3 rounds, because you'd go round, and then I went round again, and yeah, I didn't see that the first time round, so I went the 3rd round time, and yeah, I kept seeing things that I'd not seen the previous term round. So 2 pieces of fabric, both to make jackets. So the first is this. Now this looked quite blue when I bought it, but it is a green, but it is double-sided, reversible. It's not going to be reversible, but yeah, so I will need to choose a side, because I think it's probably going to be that side actually. Oh, I don't know. No. So yeah, there's a dark background with the light spots, or the light background with the dark spots. Did I say that right? It sounded the same coming out of my head then, out of my mouth. So yeah, this one, I think I am going to make the Jan jacket, which I've made already in black. But yeah, quite fancy. Not to be, I think it would look nice, you know, just to lift a pair of jeans, going out for a meal with my friends of an evening, maybe. And I think that's not lined, and I think I might try and French seam. Either French seam or might do a Hong Kong finish, bind these seams. Then the other one that I've got is a nice cream. Again, I mean, these are both upholstery fabrics, but you know, for £13.50 for 6.5 metres of fabric, doesn't matter, does it? I don't. Even if I don't like them, I've got the experience of making them again. But I don't see there's any reason why I won't like it. So again, it's got to choose the right side. And this one, I thought this one was a much more neutral. But that one, I'm going to make about both of these patterns at the Stitch Festival in March, back in March. So yeah, it's the Calypso by Maison Fauve, and I'm thinking that the gathered one might be too heavyweight to sit well. Although I have seen that kind of jacket, not necessarily this one, I think it was an Emporia Patterns one, was done in a brocade with a gathered back. So yeah, I could have a play around with it because I have got extra fabric. But that one is lined as well, so I would need to find, or see what I've got in my stash to make a lining for that. But yeah, that was, so the cream one I only needed 2 metres, and the greeny blue I only needed 2.5 metres. And when I went to pay for it at the till, the lady says, oh, she did some calculations in her head. She didn't measure it, she just looked at the roll, and she said, oh yeah, you can have them both for £13.50. So yes please, won't say no to that. That was very kind of you. And I've come back and I've measured it, and I have actually got 4 metres of the blue and 2 metres 35 of the cream. So yeah, loads more of the blue. But the thing is that whatever I don't use, I will probably just put back in the bag, send it back to the Cone Exchange, and then they can repurpose again the scraps that I don't use. So it's just a never-ending story, cycle of life. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and let you know what I've been doing today. I have had a fabric delivery, but I'll talk about that in a different vlog. So yeah, this is just quite impromptu and off the cuff, as it were. So yeah, hopefully stay safe, and I shall speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you liked all of this ramblings, do give me a like and subscribe if you can. I think I'm astonished, but I think I'm 15 away from 500 subscribers, which just blows my mind. Thank you so much for subscribing and coming back, if you do come back. But thanks for subscribing. That's amazing. Yeah, it really makes me happy, which is very sad, I think. that numbers make me happy, but yeah, because I'd probably still do this, talk to myself and my camera, just so I've got a record of what I make. Right, okay, I shall leave it there. I shall finish my cup of tea and I shall see you soon. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye.